You guys, I've been waiting for this moment for ages. We're about to hit up my favorite thrift store in Rome for a Thrift With Me Europe edition. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, I'm Alex. I'm a digital nomad and I split my time between LA, Italy, Mexico, and other amazing parts of the world. And I'm dead obsessed with thrifting. I love thrifting in all of the amazing cities that I travel to, and today is no exception. Rome is one of my favorite cities. I'm incredibly excited to be visiting and see what goodies we have in store. So let's shopping trip. I have some really fun items to show you, great fall inspiration, so let's go home and try them on. All right, we are back. It's actually the next day and I'm ready to show you all everything that I got at Humana. Yesterday after thrifting, I ended up doing a little sunset stroll to one of my favorite neighborhoods, Trastevere, and did a wonderful aperitivo there. By the way, I'm documenting my entire European summer adventure in a series of travel vlogs that will be coming up weekly, documenting my adventures through Tuscany, Sicily, Bologna, Amalfi Coast, Rome, obviously. So if you're interested in following along, be sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of those upcoming vlogs. I've done some really incredible things this trip. I've been living in Italy on and off for about 5 years, and I have to say, this summer has been one of my favorites so far. So if you're interested in checking that out, be sure to check out my upcoming videos. But anyway, let's get into the haul. So yeah, this is definitely a fall inspired haul. I really looked out with some pieces and you will have seen that everything in the store was 10 euros. And for those of you who are curious, the conversion rate is almost 1-to-1. Yeah, 10 euros is $10.78. So great news for us Americans. So yeah, let's just jump into the haul. So the first thing I got was this very fall inspired flannel. Now, believe it or not, I actually don't have any flannels. I historically have not been a flannel girl. I've only purchased like one in the past. It was really old and raggedy, and so I ended up getting rid of it. So I knew that I needed this as a fall staple. The reason I picked this up, because like I said, I'm not really a fall girly. I really liked this particular oversized style, and I actually really liked it layered on top of this white dress, which is why I wore it again today. It was oversized enough that like it kind of hit at a dress length and gave a little bit of a shacket feel, but it wasn't like too oversized that I felt like I was drowning in it. And it wasn't too fitted either, because I don't know, the fitted shirt look for me, I just don't love it. I feel like if you're busty, I don't know, just again, makes you look a little more bulky. I don't know what the brand is. I noticed a lot of the pieces there had the tags cut off. I don't know if they do that intentionally or they just come that way. But anyway, it is 100% cotton pre-shrunk. Not super thick, but feels definitely like it would add some warmth to your outfit. It's super hot here in Rome right now. Like I think today's gonna be 90 degrees. So I won't be wearing these pieces while I'm here, but I'm very excited with this. And again, 10 euros. The next piece I picked up is a little bit random. I was loving all of the silk pieces there. They have a ton of vintage silk, which is so luxurious. It makes you look really put together and really elegant. But I wasn't really wanting to get like a silk button down because I have quite a few silk button downs. I don't wear them a ton, so I didn't want to just like fill my wardrobe with stuff that I wasn't going to be wearing a lot of. But I found this kind of duster, I would say, and it's black, 100% silk. And the reason I picked it up is, number one, I think this is a great layering piece, especially for Los Angeles, where it doesn't actually get that cold during fall. It can be pretty warm, even hot some days. So having a layering piece that's lightweight but gives kind of a fall vibe is great. I also still have a few beach island adventures here in Italy, and I've realized one thing I forgot to pack is a beach cover-up. So I thought that this could work really well as a beach cover-up as well. I'm really loving a summer black, and I think this is the perfect piece. It goes just past your bum, so it covers your backside if you need to like have aperitivo while you're at the beach. And yeah, it can kind of tie in the front as well, which I love. So I'm really loving this. I think it's a perfect multi-use piece. I have to say one thing, I feel like this is gonna start a fight in the comments. I love me a good shoulder pad. Like I love some good shoulder drama, and a lot of the vintage pieces that I have that have shoulder pads, I've kept the shoulder pads in. I don't think I'm gonna keep these shoulder pads in. I think I'm gonna cut them out, which I know people feel very strongly about, but I don't know. This one isn't working for me. It's like extra padded. And again, for more of like a casual beachy look, it's not doing it for me. So eek. And then the piece de resistance, ladies and gentlemen, I was so thrilled when I found this piece. This is a vintage suede coat. Oh my gosh, I am so over the moon with this piece. This is from a brand called Scully since 1906. Oh shit. It's an 100% suede outer layer. It's got this really beautiful subtle embroidery detail with kind of leaves and flowers and sequins. I love this detail because it's very ethereal and it adds kind of a point of interest to the piece, but it's very subtle because it's black on black. So sometimes it kind of fades away and then it just kind of surprises you when you look more closely. And it's got that same embroidery on the back. Y'all, this fits me like a glove. I absolutely love how tailored and fitted this is. I love me a suede coat jacket. I have many and I'm very into them. I do have a leather jacket, kind of a similar length, but it's oversized. It's definitely more of like a gender neutral look. It can look a little more like edgy and baggy. This, I was really looking for something that was more fitted, that would give my body shape. And I think this is the perfect piece. Wait a second. It's literally new with tags. Oh my gosh. I don't think I realized that when I picked this up. What does this tag say? Wow. How cool that my vintage piece is new with tags. Anyway, I love this piece. It's definitely gonna be a challenge to bring this home with me because yeah, I couldn't pick up a ton of pieces. I'm traveling carry-on only. I'm probably gonna have to wear this on the airplane on my way back to Los Angeles. Anyway, but this is an excellent find. It's in brand new condition, suede, no stains, no rips, no holes, 10 euros, $11 basically. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. This is like one of the best finds of the year. That is everything for today's video. It was a short but sweet haul. I really hope you enjoyed getting a peek into what it's like to thrift in another country. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you want to follow along on more of my thrifting adventures around the world, throughout Europe, throughout the US, Mexico, and beyond. I post new videos every single week, so until next time, bye!